Hey everyone, let's talk about Retribution Falls by Chris Wooding. I don't really know where to put this novel because it has adventure, it has pirates. It's not playing on Earth, it's playing on some other planet, which I don't really know what the name is from. On that planet, all travel or most travel is done via air, so we have airships, and so these pirates are airship pirates. It says sort of spaceships, but they don't travel through space, at least not as far as I understood the novel, so I'm not really sure if you can call them spaceships. So I'm not really sure what kind of genre it is. It plays sort of in a science fiction-y, steampunky fantasy world. Let's put it that way. The story follows the Catty J and their crew. Darian Frey is the captain, we have Craig the demonist, Jess the navigator, Malvery who's the doctor, we have Pin and Harkins who are pilots of the Outflyers. I think that's all. And this crew is mixed and jumbled, and they're still working their way together. At the beginning of their novel, they're trying to escape one mischief and they land themselves in the next mischief. They are not very good at getting things done and being successful. And due to some circumstances, they end up being enemies number one of the state, and all of a sudden everybody's out to catch them and to try and kill them. So they have no other choice as to clear their name and find out who framed them and what's really going on there. That's sort of what's going on in the novel. Let's not be too detailed on the plot because I know you just want to read it yourself. Let's rather more talk about the story. I really enjoyed how it was written. We don't only get a personal narrator, we have an omniscient narrator who knows about everyone. So we get everyone's perspectives, know about their thoughts and know about their lives and past and what's going on there. We focus a lot on Darian Frey, he's the main character, but we also learn about his crew and also about other characters that they meet. The writing itself was very well done, especially in the beginning. We don't linger on things that are not important, we just find out what we need to know. Enough to get us hooked, enough to get us informed and like the characters and be involved, but we don't linger. So between chapters there's often a jump of what's going on, and I really like that because there was no unnecessary talking. Towards the end, unfortunately, it changes a little bit. It feels like the author wanted to make sure that we understand the changes that are going on in Darian Frey. He portrayed it all very well, but then at the end, for me, it was a little bit too obvious. Like, he explained everything that was going on in Darian Frey and his character change, and I didn't really need that. But maybe others do. When it comes to the characters, I really liked the mix of them. All of them have a mystery, something we don't know. So we're reading through the book to find out what's going on. What's the deal with this character? Why is he with this crew? What's with his past? What's his aim? What's his goal? The story itself is captivating. You just get sucked into this world and into the life of those pirates and the adventures and what's going on, and you're really feeling with them and trying to put together clues, and it's just amazing. The story really gets you into the book. If you want to read this book critically, I'd say watch out for the obsessions and the addictions, because every character is either obsessed with something or addicted to something. And it is interesting how that shaped their life and also how the past made them the way they are now. In this book, there's a huge connection between the characters, who they are now, and who they were in the past, or something that happened to them in the past, and how that shaped their character to where they are now, and now they need to reshape again or change or just deal with their past. When looking at the representation of women, it's also interesting to realize that there are mainly only 3 characters we really get to know. And 2 of those characters have their life deeply influenced by Darian Frey. The other one as well, but not in a negative way. So we have 2 characters that had to suffer under Darian Frey's charm, because he's like a manly man. He just wants what the typical man wants. And the stereotypes in this book are interesting as well to look at, especially when looking at Darian Frey and his dealings with women, and also how the women free themselves from that, or rather deal with that, and also how their life is in this world, the power they have and they can get, and the meaning of beauty and the dependence and independence. All of these things are very interestingly represented. But I don't think you really have to pay attention to all of these things to really like the novel. In case you were wondering, I really enjoyed this novel. I would recommend it to anyone who's interested in pirates, adventures, spaceships. Everyone who liked Firefly should read this novel, because I could just see the Firefly instead of the Catty J all the time. I know a lot of you have read Retribution Falls already, so tell me in comments what you thought, and everyone else, just let me know if you were interested in the book now or not. Thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.